All right. Second trimester. No, I'm not wearing that. Yes, I am wearing the same outfit. I'm just recording all these videos in one night while I have the energy. Um, and if you haven't noticed, I talk with my hands. Second trimester. The emotional roller coaster. That's what we're gonna call the second trimester. Um, let's see. Second trimester, found out having a boy, super excited. Ended up getting the ultrasound, pictures, love, love, love. Um, they even put a little arrow to show you what a little thing is on the boys. It wasn't even necessary. We see it. We all see what that is. We didn't need no arrows. Got it. Around the beginning of my second trimester, I finally started to feel better. Like nausea just started disappearing. And I knew that would happen because I remembered, like, you know, around the second trimester, you kind of like get your second wind. It's like, okay, I'm pregnant. I get it. My body's going through changes. So second trimester is like, okay, we got this now. So right when I start to a little bit feel better, my partner starts acting funny, different stuff. Long story short, we are no longer together. But he is still a part of the process. He comes to the doctor's appointments. So, based on my history, I gotta see your actions. You can tell me all day what you're gonna do, but until I see it, it's not real to me. So says he wants to be a part. So far, he's been at all the doctor's appointments. Ow, it scratched my belly. He's been at all the doctor's appointments, so we'll see. So far, so good. So second trimester was huge roller coaster because he up and leaves. Definitely left in less than 2 weeks. I'm going from a 2-income household to a 1-income household. So drastic change. Didn't have time to get another job. Didn't have time to even figure out how to get more money. So I just kind of like got in this financial hole, which in turn, my printer is talking, which in turn got in a financial hole, which in turn kind of made me depressed. That kind of definitely made me depressed. Definitely started dealing with depression, which did not help with the fact that I didn't even get an explanation as to why the relationship ended. So it was like all these different emotions going on. Like I'm stressed. I'm trying to take care of my kids I already have, plus take care of myself growing this baby. Finances are super, super not even tight. They're just, some are just not even there. Some bills are getting paid, some bills are not getting paid. Like it's like bingo up in here right now. Still trying to keep everyday stuff going. You know, definitely never wanted to affect the children. Still want them to go through their everyday. Oh, in my second trimester, my daughter made the freshman and JV basketball team. We were so excited. So it was like all these great positive things were happening too. But it was like, if you know anything about depression, it's like, it's super hard, especially when like so much stress is falling on top of you. It's super hard to see the light when you're literally getting buried alive. That's how I felt. I felt like I was being buried alive. And during the day, I would smile at work, and nobody knew. Some people still don't even know. And trying to, be there for my kids, all while on the inside I'm crumbling apart. So that was the emotional part of the second trimester, being pregnant. Excuse me. Round ligament pain. I made a list because pregnancy brain is real. That's also should have been on the list. It didn't make it because anyway, round ligament pain. So this right here, all of a sudden just pops out of nowhere. Like at first it was like a little small bump. If I could suck it in to show you, I would. It was like a little small cute bump. Nobody could really see it. Like I could literally put my shirt over it and nobody would know. And I was wearing like flowy shirts, so nobody knew at all. My pregnancy started in July, so if that helps. So around December, I see the belly. Don't nobody else see it. My family sees it because clearly I'm around them. Sure, coming up, I'm showing everybody, like, I'm telling you, I have a belly. I get back to work in January because I'm a teacher. And then I come back with this. Everybody's like, I clearly don't pay you no attention because I had no idea you were pregnant. I was like, oh, well, thank you. I don't know. So once this gets like larger, you get the round ligament pain, which basically it's like the muscles in your stomach are stretching so much to make room for the baby that it's like you're sore all the time. And then the new, of course, weight that you're carrying. It just caused pain. Like, I told my doctor one time, I was like, I swear I pulled a muscle in my stomach because like it would like literally feel like a burning pulled muscle sensation. She was like, yeah, you probably did. And I was like, okay. Because you said, yeah, you probably did. Like, there was nothing. You could, yeah, there's nothing. Oh, okay. Like, when I told her my concerns and my complaints, she's like, yeah, that's normal. Okay. And this is happening. Yeah, that's normal. Oh, okay. So it's just like they pacify all your things, like round ligament pain, being sick. Yeah, that's normal. My legs are swelling just a little bit. Yeah, that's normal. I run out of breath very quickly. Yeah, that's normal. Look, what's not normal? Tell me what's not on the not normal list, because clearly the normal list is long. What's on the not normal list? So, and then it got to the point where I would get up and walk to the other side of the room, be completely out of breath, child, all gone. It's out of breath, round ligament pain, pregnancy brain. And if you're forgetful like I am, pregnancy brain is like 1,000 times worse, because I've gotten up and gone somewhere and not remembered what I went to go get. You know, it happens. Not pregnant. Okay, being pregnant, you'll get up and you've already forgotten. You haven't even made it to wherever you were going, because as soon as you stand up, it's, why did I get up? What was I about to, like, you don't even remember. And then when you sit, and then sometimes when it's like, okay, let me retrace my steps, don't even do that. Not with pregnancy brain. Don't even worry about it. In about 30 minutes to an hour, it'll pop back in your head what it was. But anytime soon, you might as well let that go. Unless you're hungry and that was the reason you was getting up, you are not going to remember. What else? Out of breath. Ooh, the waddle. The waddle begins second trimester. I definitely, when my legs start to get sore or like the belly starts to get really heavy towards the middle of the day, I'm talking about noon, mid-afternoonish, definitely you start to like walk like this because it's sore. I got a belly band, and I'll make a video for the belly band, which definitely, it helps so much. Oh my gosh, it helps so much. Father got that. Great job, Dad. Definitely, I mean, like, it literally lifts the weight off, and it helps so much. Only drawback is you can't wear it all day. You can only wear it for a few hours. So it's like, I wear it in the morning, and then I'll wear it like in the afternoon. Sometimes it just depends on how my day goes. Like if I know I've been walking around a lot that morning, I put it on to kind of help relieve any pressure, and of course I sit down. And then in the afternoon, like after the day has ended, like at the end of the day, if I'm like finishing some stuff up at work, I'll put it on to relieve the pressure, which helps. Second trimester, when you're driving, if you drive long like I do, you definitely need like some kind of back support, because when you're driving in a car, your car seat is not for a pregnant person. Like, it's not orthopedic, child, ergonomically correct. It does not help at all. And like you have to find like, and I spread my legs because I'm thinking about while I'm driving. You have to find like that position that's comfortable. Like I have to, like my legs have to be open and I had to sit back. And luckily, my car has this like part in the seat to where you can like make it come up some, so it like helps me with my posture, and it hurts. The pressure is less from that, just like sitting up and sitting back. And I forgot to ask my doctor that, because my belly's getting real close to the steering wheel. So I'm wondering about how much longer I got to drive. Remember, I'm 30 weeks. I am almost there. Pray for me. But second trimester is way better. Second trimester is way better than the first. Round ligament pain hurts. Like, it's a bad word. But second trimester didn't have any real sicknesses. Like, nausea was gone. Food aversions, definitely. Like, certain foods, we don't like it. Whatever. Okay, so second trimester. First trimester too. I forgot to put this in the first one. I'll throw it in here. So whatever I normally liked, like regular food, he doesn't like. So I've never been a spicy food type of person. Like, too much hot sauce, I'm done. Spicy food, I can't do it. He apparently likes spicy food, spicy chips, whatever it is. If it's hot, we like it. So we eat that now, all of a sudden. Everything leaves a bad taste in my mouth from the beginning of my pregnancy to now. So for the past 30 weeks, everything leaves a nasty aftertaste. If you've ever had a Diet Coke or any kind of like diet drink before, that aftertaste, that aftertaste. I had to find things to drink and to eat that did not leave a flavor. I don't know how to say it. Leave an aftertaste in my mouth. Second trimester, I had stuff I could eat. Right towards the end of that trimester, all my food things changed. So if I liked hot stuff, I liked hot stuff second trimester, right before my third trimester hit, we can't have hot stuff no more. We don't do hot stuff. It's too hot. We can't handle it. We can eat candy just a little bit during second trimester. Right at the end, we don't do sweets, sugar, period. We don't want it. It's nasty. All I could drink was water the first trimester and most of the second trimester. Cranberry juice I could have, fruit smoothies, I could have those, but other than that, it was just water. Everything else left a bad taste in my mouth, and I just didn't want it. I'm trying to think, because everything else falls into my third trimester, and I got another video for that. Let's see. Excuse me. So beginning of my second trimester, emotional roller coaster, woo-hoo. But my mom was definitely very instrumental in helping me get my mind right towards the end of the second trimester. So I'm definitely in a way better place than I was before. And I definitely learned during my second trimester that, I've already known that, like, when I go through things, I tend to isolate. But I definitely learned in my second trimester that I have a village. Like, I have people who will be there for me mentally, physically, if they can. And not just my mom, my immediate family, but like, I have some like real friends that I tend to isolate from. I isolate in general. It don't matter who you are. But like, it helped me realize, like, I need that village. I've got to stop self-isolating. I've got to let my village in more than I actually am. Because they want to be there for me, and they will be there for me, in the capacities that they can. And it was just, second trimester was really an eye-opener in a lot of ways. It's like the person I thought I could depend on, I couldn't. And then people who I should have been depending on. I wasn't. So it was like, you know, it was a lesson. Second trimester was a huge lesson for me. And my kids have been a very instrumental. I'm sorry, my kids are 15 and 12. Pop quiz. 15 and 12, they've been very helpful. It was funny because the other day I was like, because we've all been sick. So I was like, you guys have been, taking care of me these past couple months. So I'm back to taking care of y'all. And my 15-year-old was like, what? She was like, you've been taking care of us. She was like, us taking care of you has been like 5% of all, of you taking care of us. And I was like, oh, it made me feel better because I've definitely felt like I'm burdened because I do rely on them a lot, which I really hate having to do. But with it being a single mom and then going through this by myself, it's times where like I'm in excruciating pain just from working all day, and we have like long days. Like both of my kids are in after school activities, so like I don't get to just go to work and come home. Like I go to work, I take people to practice, I take people to games. I have 2 kids and 2 separate things, so I'm running all over the place. So when I get home, it's late at night. My body's like way overworked, so I'm like dead, and I'm like my muscles are extremely tired, like just naturally. So like I'll ask them to get me like water and ice and can you grab this, can you grab that, because I can't get up at that point. Like by the time we get home, once I'm in my spot, that's it. So it's kind of like I've had to rely on them a lot. The weekends have really been my rest time, so I don't do anything on the weekends. Like I literally lay down all day because it's like the only time I can lay down in 7 days out of the week. Laying down really helps with round ligament pain, like laying on your side, of course, because you're not supposed to lay on your back. And even if it's like just for an hour, hour and a half, like when you get up, it's like, oh, okay, I feel better now. So definitely helps. But this video definitely was longer than the first, so I'm going to stop now and like and subscribe to my video. Pregnant over 35, it's a lot. I'll see you in the next video for the 3rd trimester.